That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! G'day everyone. It's been a while. How have you all been? So, I don't know if you realize, you probably have, probably haven't, who knows, but I've been quite inactive with my channel recently. I do apologize. I've been busy the last couple of weeks, so I'm gonna start dishing out some content again. I do plan to release 2 videos before the end of the month and 1 more stream after this one, so bring some of that productivity back again. The beginning of February though, I am away from home, so I won't be able to dish out streams at least for the first week. I might try to push a video during that first week of February. Not entirely sure if I will be able to do so, but hopefully I can. But that's just the plan at the moment. So if you notice that I have been a bit active a bit, I've just been busy, but I'm gonna start being a lot more active again. Okay, well, out of the 11 people that's voted so far, 64% of you have got a metalbat. He's fucking insane. Especially in Club Wars. He's kind of crazy right now. We're back in the Gen S era, where if you have metalbat, you basically win. It's just all metalbat carry right now. It's kind of insane. He's just dominating at the moment. It's only going to be 1 month though. We'll see how Geru Plus comes, if that does play a major factor with metalbat, and if it does counter him heavily. I don't think he'll counter him heavily, because metalbat will still be the carry for most teams until breakthrough units and then Atomic Samurai do come out. So that's going to be quite interesting to see for the next few months how the meta will be. Alright, well, offline grinding, we've been learning how far from Whale Gone. Ah, brilliant. Alright, well, I'm gonna get this stream on the way then, or this account review, so. G'day, and welcome to another One Punch Man The Strongest account review. So today's video, I'm going to review one of my Z Team members' accounts, being BurntRamen, who is from server 31, which, one of the servers that he's in, it's dubbed as the server of death, as they do have the Whales Club, which does include many of the top players on Global. So, to start things off, I am going to go through his sack calculator, because he did want me to give a much more in-depth opinion on this. So, from what I have seen, of what he shared with me, he's got 1,000 sacks in total, which is a good amount. His account, I'm going to say, is relatively, if not very similar to mine. So, I can give a perspective from my end, because his Sonic right now is... Oh, actually, no, it's not his Sonic. His metalbat's his most invested unit, with 367 sacks. And then he's got, what, 5 stars on the buff gears, and then everything else is 4, but max out sigils, and he's got a keepsake. Then next up, we have Sonic, who's max speed, which I can see why for PvP standings. What I will say is that I have done the exact same, basically. I've maxed out Sonic. However, Sonic for me is my most invested character and not metalbat, for PvP reasons alone. So what I can say, if you are struggling in PvP, I wouldn't think so, because I saw your arena rank, and compared to the amount of whales you do have in your server, you're doing quite well for yourself. But me personally, I've invested everything into my Sonic. Not everything, sorry. I've maxed speed my Sonic. Then with metalbat, I've kept Carnage and metalbat the consistency, the exact same really. So I've put 4 stars on everything on metalbat and 4 stars everything on Carnage. That personally has helped me a lot, because you do want a strong Carnage, have a tanky Carnage to counter weaker metalbats, because there are some that are weaker, and having a strong Carnage helps, especially in many aspects of the game. So personally, I would maybe revert these 4 stars to at least get Carnage's buff gears maybe to 4 stars. You can maybe put some of these to 4 stars. If you don't want to put all of it, that's fine. If you want metalbat a bit higher than Carnage, that's also fine. But from what I found, I kept them relatively similar, because for me, they're both all 4 stars. Just PvP wise, because I've done basically everything I can for PvE, which was my goal, and now I've finished, and now I'm going to focus more on PvP. But this is still completely fine. Like, as long as these 3 are your most invested characters, that's good. Like, Gale Wind, that's completely fine. Having his keepsake and his badge to 3 stars is fine. If you want, I would max it to 4, but you don't really need to do that, because these characters should be your top priority. These 3 don't even have things at all. But these are also completely fine. As long as you have their keepsakes, it's good. And Bomb doesn't have any sacks, which is completely fine as well, because Garrigan should be coming out next month, and we do have some glitches in game that shows that he should be coming out next month. So that'll be interesting. But from my point of view, I think your sack distribution's completely fine. If you are more PvP orientated though, you could increase this a little bit more. Like, just maybe transfer some of these into Carnage. Also, I do notice there's a sigil there. Not that it's too bad, but I'd rather use those 3 sacks for someone else, really. But overall, you do have a lot of sacks, so I'm still fairly happy with your distribution. But if you want to try that out, you can. I do plan to do my account review, my personal one, this Sunday, or in 2 days' time from the stream. So if you want to peep how my PvP team goes before you do this revert, then you can. So I'll just let you know on that. Alright. Well then, I'm gonna go through your characters now, because you do have a fairly high metalbat BP. It's got 8.5 basically million BP. With the attack stat of 1.5 million attack, which is high. He does have him to Awaken 2, and he doesn't have the second attack growth, which is completely fine. It does cost 1 extra of these, which can be quite expensive. Depending on your pool plan, I don't know if you plan on pulling Atomic or not. But if you are, then if you do get a spare one, you don't really need to invest into this until maybe like months and months later if you want him for PvE to be strong. But that's all completely fine at the moment. Otherwise, he is level account 113, so he actually has got metalbat to red 3. So this is actually pretty high. 113. The skills have been basically maxed out. He can do a bit more now because he just got 113. I think he just got level 113 like a couple days ago, because his XP bar looks very low. He does have him to 5 stars, which is also great to see, because he gets damage reflect immunity from round 2 onwards because of the resistance or immunity against bonus damage, which the damage reflect does count as bonus damage. So when the metalbat does revive and attack that Carnage from round 2 onwards, he doesn't take any damage reflex, so then he doesn't die straight away. If you're having struggles with that. Oh, nearly maxed out this as well. I know he's working on this, so I'm gonna do that, but he's very close to activating this. I do want to see if he does buy certain cores. Where would this be? It would be in the dojo store. Yeah, I'll check that out later on. Wow, in terms of his talents, he's got 2 level 7 sigils. Okay, that's how your attack is very high. That's very good. I'm guessing this is from, one of them is being from the Forbidden Zone, because that was a great game mode to get a lot of sigils with the little amount of gems you could spend. Like, it is much more cheaper. So if you did grind that mode out, it was quite beneficial, because these level 7 sword sigils do give an attack percentage by 3, which is a lot. So this is very good. He's got 2 of them especially, and he's maxed out this page, so that's all completely fine. He has at least maxed out all the main stats as well. He's just working on... Oh, wow, that. And then he's maxed that out as well. That's very good. I do have my page maxed out as well, so work on that for more BP. He does have 1 sword 6 as well, so this is actually really good. Actually, I do want to point out as well, if you're curious if a level 7 sword sigil is worth it, so let's just say if you have 3 level 6 sword sigils, and then if you want to do 1-7, 1-6, and 1-5, The 7, 6, and 5 combo does give a better increase than a 3 level 6 combo. Just by a slight amount, because I did test this out. It does increase it by a bit. Like, not too much. Maybe 100k at most. But it does increase it. So if you're curious and want to do that, then you can. How do I get Sonic V2 shards? Sonic V2 shards, you're going to have to do extreme training every day. So it's going to be a long grind. Or if you use your Omni shards. Otherwise, right now, he's not really obtainable. So you can't summon him. And his raid ups aren't there, and you can't really get him from the purple ticket summons, which should be coming out. I don't know when, but otherwise that will be the other way, but you can't really get it at the moment. You just have to put him into extreme training. If you have him. If you don't have him, then you can't get it entirely at all. But eventually in extreme training, he does become a boss. So once he does become a boss, but you have to own him, then you get shards from it. And global, you can't reach with the server. Yeah. Yeah. In Southeast Asia, you do get them for free, so that's actually quite handy as well. He does have his keepsake, so makes him extremely strong. He does have a drive set, and is completely attack. That's actually very neat to have. Drive set is completely fine on metalbat. Like, it gives him damage resistance as well, so it does keep him alive a bit longer. Now, I can see why a lot of people did drive, because if they did summon for the machine factory, the first one, not the second one, the shit one, the OP one and the first one, everyone had a lot of drive schematics, so I can see why people do get a lot of drive gears, which is fine. Ooh, single attack boost, that's great. And column attack boost, it's not on metalbat, so you don't need to bother using that on him. Ooh, wow. Very near perfect. That is a very good buff gear. 3 attack bonus. That's brilliant. How many times? Okay, you did reset it a lot though. 1 flat attack, 2 crit. Not too bad. I would prefer getting more flat attack rather than crit. What is your crit? 60%. Interesting. If you can, well, if you really want to work on this, you've been resetting a lot, so not majorly important, but it's fine. This one's also okay. You got 2 flat attack and 1 damage rate. If you can get 3 flat attack, that would be a lot better. But you do have damage rate, so I guess that can compensate it for a little bit. So I guess that's completely fine as well. Purple tickets did get added. You just can't use them. That is true. It's a glitch. If it's still there, let me see. It is. So purple tickets visually has been there, but if you click on this, it doesn't appear. So they have implemented it in the game, which I also do want to point out, I guess, while I'm here. If you do go to the supply depot and go to the research materials, boom, you can see Gary Ganshup's shit. Or stuff, sorry. So he is already in the game, like he's in the code. He's just not released yet, but he should be coming out. And that's the same with purple tickets, which is interesting. So maybe the summon's already, the code is already in the game, just not the summon itself has been made public yet. Alright, next up, carnagekabuto, which is 6.9 million BP, and it's not Awaken 2, which is completely fine. This is what the normal person should be doing anyways, unless you want an Awaken 2, which is fine. He does have HP growth on the Carnage, which is good to see as well, because he didn't Awaken Bakuzan, so he did have that spare Villain Stone. Look in the lab, Guru is in there. Oh yeah, I can show that as well. I'll do that a lot later, but he is there. He's basically already implemented into the game. HP wise, 8.5 million HP, which isn't too bad considering that Sonic and metalbat have way more investment than Carnage. Now with my tip, when I did put my Carnage and metalbat to about the same BP, or not the same BP, sorry, the same sack amount, so they both have about like 300 sacks. My Carnage was 9 million, or was it 10 million HP? And then my metalbat was about the same as yours, or if not 1.4 million attack, which personally isn't really a major increase in PvP for me. So I found it that it's a decent balance to keep his HP a bit higher and his attack a little bit lower. This is still completely fine. That's still a fairly tanky Carnage, considering the amount of sacks you do have and the max investment you've put into Sonic. He has Red 2 on Carnage, so he can't get him to 113. And the skills has been maxed out as well. 5p Carnage is brilliant. I do love using that, especially in PvE as well. He's maxed out this page as well. He's got not too many high-leveled Vitality. 1 6 and 2 5s. Did he have them on metalbat? No. Okay. He's just got level 5, so that's a decent amount there. And then these level 5 sword sigils, which is fine. You wouldn't put your main ones onto metalbat. Now, you do have spare sword sigils. 1, 2... I see. Okay, if you get one more, then you can upgrade one to level 6, but you don't need to do that, that's fine. The talent's here. At least he's maxed out the HP and the block. Crit, you don't really need to. But once you do max out these, and if you want to max out this page for BP, then you can. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Also try to max this out, because it does give more HP. So probably prioritize that, then these, and then this. No, not that. Then this, then that. He does have his keepsake, which is brilliant as well. Gives him a lot more survivability and a lot more damage from the follow-ups. 6-star badge as well. He does have a broken HP set with 2 HP drives. Now, the stars here are 3, but I would probably advise to get those to 4 at least. And then these ones are 3 as well. Okay, so Carnage has been quietly neglected a little bit. I think I would try to balance it out a little bit more, just from my experience. But no stats here, which is unfortunate. But the stats here are completely fine as long as it's HP percent. In terms of the buff gears, you do only have 2 HP bonus. You have reset that quite a lot. You can try to push for a 3rd HP bonus, because that would be beneficial. If not, that's fine. I don't know what you plan on doing to your locks, but I would probably try to get 3rd HP bonus if you can with Carnage, because then you don't have to put too many sacks then into Carnage if you didn't want to. You only have 2 flat HP as well. I would definitely try to get 3, because it's a lot easier to get flat HP. This is like a much more common stat to get. So if you can get a 3rd HP flat HP, that's completely fine, and it should be relatively easy to get. And you do have 3 flat HP here, so that's all fine. You don't have to touch this gear anymore completely. But I would try to get 3 flat HP in this, and try to get a 3rd HP bonus. If you are wanting to reroll any buff gears, I'd probably prioritize this first, unless you do want to prioritize Gargantup, which honestly, Gargantup isn't too important. But just getting attack on Gargantup is all you really want, but it's not a major priority. As long as you get your DPS and tanky characters invested way into first, then that should be a priority. Now, I did also want to go through Sonic, because he does have, as you can see, max speed. Monk set as well. So he has 1,233 speed, which is the exact same as mine as well. So he does have a very fast Sonic. I'm assuming your member training is level 16 for Duelist, because that's the exact same as mine. So this is why I did say he has a relatively similar account to mine, because the speed of Sonic is the exact same, and his Metalbat and Carnage is basically the exact same as mine, except I don't have 5-star on Metalbat, and his Metalbat's slightly a higher attack than mine. But my Carnage is higher than his Carnage, so just the balancing is a bit different. So I'm quite curious if I can beat him, but I can't really fight him at the moment, because in EBZ we're in a different bracket. Otherwise, skills here, you could max out to 110 if you wanted to. 5p. Like this sigil here, I'd probably revert it just for the sacks. But I mean, if you're finding the decrease of block, it's fine. But I would probably revert that. All these aren't really important as well. But he does have a relatively fast Sonic because of the 5p with the keepsake unlocked. Everything's maxed out here. I wonder if he does have a flash or well, actually this can be a ninja set, which is fine, but I wonder if he does have a flash set. He does have fiery. Oh wow, okay, he actually has 3 oranges, so if he can get one more here, that would be brilliant, because he's already got 1 fiery. That'd be cool. He does have 3. Wow, that is a brilliant piece. Holy crap, that is a brilliant piece. If this was attack bonus, that would be perfect. But 3 speed and 1 attack bonus, that is a fantastic piece. That is brilliant. This one, I guess it's not prime priority, because you only really need to focus on speed for Sonic. So this is fine. If you want to work on him, you can put crit or flat attack, but don't bother. And this one, oh god, 3 defense reduction. It's not a priority as well, so you don't really need to invest into that. That's all fine. Other character-wise, I want to look at Gale, because he does have his keepsake. I don't know if he does use him in PvP, because he's kind of hard to slot in at the moment, but he does at least have his keepsake, and he has formal, which is good to see. Which is very useful in PvE, because I've seen Mirage Trials, he has progressed very far into it. Speaking of which, just want a glimpse of this. What the hell? Why do these have HP? Oh, because I guess... Right. The gears are HP. Do you have a HP? Surely. No. Okay, well, fair enough. Okay. I did want to check. It wasn't on your sack calculator, so I don't imagine you do, but you don't have the keepsake. I wouldn't assume so, no. Okay. Because if you did, you could progress in Mirage Trials a little bit more. But I guess you don't, which is fine, because when Gary Gaintroop does come, he'll help out a lot anyways, because the survivability is great. Stop exposing to the ops. Well, I have his account review, mate, so he's allowed me to give permission, so he can shut the fuck up. He's level 7 for me, yeah, true. Tell him to hide when your turn comes. Don't have 5p, no. Hi, Smelly. Hi, Gamma. Get lost. You don't play this game anymore. Otherwise, not too many characters to go through because everyone else doesn't have too many sacks like RMG and ATT. They just have their keepsakes. So if you are curious, this is what their attack stats are with just the keepsake. Oh, this is a... Wow. Another broken attack set. That's good. That can be used. Oh, you can put this on Gary Gaintroop when he comes. That would be good on him. And then attack bonus. That would also be good on him. This will also be good on him. If you do plan on using RMG though. Which, actually, I do want to bring that up, actually. In terms of when Gary Gaintroop does come. So let me go through the lineup. Because you don't have a second Esper. Like SSR plus Esper. Which majority of you won't have. Because I wouldn't really recommend pulling for Boros. In terms of when Gary Gaintroop does come, let me replace with ATT. So your two Espers, I would recommend these two. ATT isn't really insane anymore. The dot isn't as effective. Especially because she's not highly invested into. Like, if they just have no sacks, like your RMG and ATT right now, they both have the exact same sacks. RMG is a lot more beneficial because 5p RMG, you do have 5p RMG, just shredding through every character every time they attack from the very beginning is a lot more beneficial. Unless you do have sacks into ATT, but you don't, so just focus on RMG. Now, your two grapplers, you can either go for Carnage or Watchdog Man. He does have 4p Watchdog Man. He doesn't have 5p. Which does lower the value of Watchdog Man's usage, but you can test and swap between Gale and Watchdog Man, because Gale, the stun immunity from metalbat isn't 100%, so you can use Gale as a substitute as your second grappler. I do plan on using Gale, but if I do find him to be a little less value, then I can replace for Watchdog Man and maybe invest into my Watchdog Man a little bit more. But otherwise, either one of these is completely fine. It just depends who you favor more. And then your two spare slots, I would recommend just using metalbat and Sonic as of now. So this is what I would probably recommend using as your Gary Gaintroop lineup. Now, in terms of the actual order, you could do this, for example. Now, Gary Gaintroop, it depends if you want to get him sped up first or not, because when he uses his ult, he does grant Specialized Berserk, which grants everyone in the same row as him Specialized Berserk, so it gives you extra damage based on Gary Gaintroop's attack. You would probably kind of want them in the same row. I'd probably do this because the attack doesn't really increase Carnage's, because Carnage is HP based. But then Watchdog Man can't be put in the same row. So it's going to be quite interesting. Unless you have Gary Gaintroop's keepsake, because then it gives Specialized Berserk to everyone. Then you can position it like this, and that will be completely fine. But if not, you probably want to prioritize this because the attack at least boosts these up. For PvP, that is. PvE, you can do whatever the fuck you want because speed isn't a major factor. But I would probably do something like this. But it's kind of hard if you put Watchdog Man. I don't know. Gonna be quite interesting. But I do want to point out as well, if you do plan on getting Gary Ganship's keepsake, you might want to hold on that. Now, the only reason why is because if you do spend, eventually there will be better top-up milestone rewards. So eventually, after the 15 stages we have, for whales, you will be able to get better rewards in future, like that's higher than the top-up cap that we have, which I think is like $1,200, which is a lot, but it does go beyond, and you can get Bangpoo if you didn't have him, and you can get Gary Ganship's Awaken Stone, so you could get him to Awaken too, and you also do get his keepsake depending. I don't know how high you have to reach in spending. I don't have access to that information. I need to ask like Southeast Asian players, but you do get a keepsake off that. So if you do spend, you might not want to get Gary Ganship's keepsake now, because you will get it in the future. Because if you get it now, and then if you get it in the future, then you have 2 keepsakes, and it's not really worth double keepsaking characters in the first place unless you're an absolute major whale. But just to keep that a note. So if you do want to get Gary Ganship's keepsake now, you might want to hold on that, because I do plan on one. I did want to get his keepsake because I do have the money to, but I'm going to hold off now because eventually it should become accessible. Unless I'm completely wrong and Global decide to go with a completely different route. But yeah. Let me replace your team again. Let's do something like that, whatever. I don't know if you want to use Sonic Shown, but I'll just leave it like that. He's waiting for solo leveling game to come out. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's what Gamma... I mean, that's fine. I don't think I plan on playing it. But I don't know. You never know. I said that with Black Clover, and now I'm playing it. And now I do spend on it. And now I do make some content on it. I want to put more, but I don't really know. Like, it's not really content really driven for me. Alright, well, that's all for his characters. So now I do want to go through other things, like the leaderboard. He's in the Wales server, because they are a very dominant club. But he's ranked 29th in terms of BP. He's got 30 million BP, which is great. That's also, like me, we basically have an identical account. But this is the leaderboard. So it is a very high leaderboard. Stage rankings, he's ranked 36. You do have 2 people ranked 115, wow. But this is the max he can go, so you can't really progress there. Strongest character-wise, he's ranked 28th, which is completely fine, because metalbat, in terms of like the BP scaling, if you have the same amount of sacks, Carnage is a lot more better, because HP scales a lot higher, so that's why you all see these Carnages being much higher. But Infant, Jesus, and Graves have a strong freaking Boros, which is fine. Like, if you're a whale, Boros maxed is very strong, but if you can't max him, then it's better to max out Carnage. But if you can max out Boros and another SSR plus, then maxing out Boros is fine, which I go through in tomorrow's video. So hopefully I should be releasing a video tomorrow, and I'll be explaining this more in depth. Club rankings, boom, he's in Coin of Truth, which it was the same club as Dragon, I'm pretty sure, which I reviewed earlier this month. So I guess they are teammates there. Yes, they are. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Wales, very dominant. Let me see club contest. Yep, Wales. And it's, oh, well, I guess it's the top 2 clubs. But you went up against Wales, which is unfortunate to see. Actually, now that I'm here, quite curious. Okay, it's not like total domination, but it's still very dominant. Okay, let's see. All right, let's go through Arena, because if nothing's changed, hopefully, fuck, it did change. He was ranked 12th yesterday. Shocko. Okay, right. I see. He was ranked 12th, which, considering the server that he is in, I consider it to be quite a good achievement, because his BP isn't too high compared to look at everyone's here. Like Ghost, Infant, Jungkook. Everyone here, they are extremely powerful and fast. And being just in the top 15 alone in this is quite an achievement. 1P-man's relatively... He has got metalbat. Interesting. But, could you beat... I don't think... Oh, I can't beat him anymore because he's got king. So I don't know if you will be able to beat him. Okay. I might look at some replays first. I don't know if I do want to do some attempts. I do want to go... Or at least... Oh, you did beat him. It might be positioning. Let me see a replay. Fuck. Damn it. Surely it's not that outdated. Okay. I do want to see this replay here. Against Shock. Oh, I fought you twice. Okay. Because I want to see if it's positioning wise. You are faster. No, he is faster. Oh, okay. That could be also a problem. And also he does target your metalbat. Which is smart on his end. Ah, okay. I think this could be a positioning battle. Because this is the ideal setup if you're attacking. And if you're faster. Where Carnage or your Sonic attacks their Carnage. And then their Sonic attacks your metalbat to lower him as soon as they can. Oh, but he also does have Awaken 2 Boros. Which Awaken 2 Boros is fucking annoying. So honestly, I don't know if you'll be able to beat him again. But I did see in the replay history that you did before. So I could find him for you once, but I don't want to keep trying over and over again. But... Oh, you do use a Lightning Genji. Okay, that's interesting. Because I basically have the same team, but I use Drive Knight instead of Genji. I personally find Drive Knight a bit better, just for survivability reasons. Especially against these people. The stronger players. Now, if you see there, metalbat didn't take damage reflect because from round 2 onwards. That is because he does have metalbat to 5-star, which I don't, so I still take damage reflect until round 3. But I can see now that he did lose because his metalbat has the revive advantage, we'll say, because he has more and more revive than metalbat here because his metalbat, or Ramen's metalbat died first. So, okay. I think this is a positioning issue, so... I can be... Oh, okay. Cool. Interesting. I can't beat him after Awaken 2 Boros, King keepsake. Okay. I will try. I don't know if I need to change the positioning or anything. Oh, you do use Drive Knight. Oh, okay. Well, this is the exact same team I use as well. And I do find it to be useful. Okay. Actually, I haven't tested out Jacopo with me with my Sonic being fast again, so maybe I could. But let me just see if there's a positioning advantage that I might need to change. He doesn't have Sonic. The Boros is targeting Carnage as well. I think you could be okay. But let me see if you can beat him. Fucking, that keepsake is annoying though. Because you only get one. This is why I hate King as well. Because if he is faster, you're forced to use Sonic's ult. I wonder if I could have positioned Sonic there, but then Boros would have targeted that. But now you can't use either of their ults, which is a huge bummer because Carnage would want to use it to be healed, and then metalbat because you want to do those 4 additional damages. Like now Carnage cannot heal, which is very unfortunate, and he might die. Yeah. But I don't know if Jacopo has Awaken 2 metalbat. He doesn't have Carnage. I don't know if he does have Awaken 2, so maybe that's why he can beat him, but let me see. Boros is still alive. Ow. He doesn't have Awaken 2. Okay, he doesn't have Awaken 2. Maybe that's how you can beat him. And the damage isn't too high on these characters, so okay. Yeah, metalbat is Awaken 1. Yeah, I noticed because the follow-up there only was once, like again. Okay, so you should be able to win this because his metalbat cannot one-shot yours. Yeah, and now Phoenix Man, that's great. All right, you should be able to win this. I just didn't keep track on the unyielding chances you have. I don't know if you're 1 down. Okay, you should be fine. Brilliant. All right, I should be able to beat him as well then. Cool. That is useful to know now. But that's good. So if he had Awakened 2, you would have lost, because then he would have one-shotted your metalbat, which is also what I explain in tomorrow's video as well. How Awaken 1 and Awaken 2 makes a massive difference in PvP as well, especially. But he does be able to beat him. So okay, that's good to know. What's up? Hello. I'm playing CEA, couldn't get Dong Dong. Ah, rip. I mean, you could get him in his rerun, or just save for King. But then I don't know if you have a strong DPS or not, because Boros does come out next month. Speaking of which, I do plan on making a stream with Giruganshu pools and Boros pools as well on the 1st of February, which is Thursday. I am still here on Thursday, but it'll be after work. So again, it'll be like 8 PM my time, which is like, ooh, like it's fairly early for Americans. So I think Europeans it works well, but with Americans, you might have to skip that one or just watch a replay just to see my pools. I am quite curious. I would assume now all of you have Awakened 2 and you're faster, so I don't want to attack you all because I don't think BurntRamen will win. But where's Shock? Is he high? Because I think you might be able to beat him just in terms of positioning. Where is he? He is 12th. Okay. Let me find him. And I need to remember what the positioning was. Shock. It was... I need to put Sonic down and... Okay, Sonic down, Carnage in middle. Sonic down, Carnage. But he is faster, so that could be an issue. But Sonic down, Carnage in middle. Let me see if this does change anything. If not, then it's fine. I can let him do his attempts when I give him his account back after this. This motherfucker changed his thing. He did, right? I'm not imagining things, am I? Well, that's fucking annoying. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Get Boros, King, and Samurai. Yeah. I am quite curious on Samurai. I want to see him when he's out, because so far he sounds interesting. I'm getting Boros and Metabat and King on rerun. Samurai instead of Metabat if it's good. Metabat is very heavily invested character. Yeah, from what God K has been telling me. He is very powerful, but he does need to be heavily invested to work with King especially, because he can like one-shot motherfuckers, which is insane. But I am also contemplating as well if I do want to get Metalbat on my Southeast Asian account. Because realistically, I can't. Or else I have to like save or skip someone. So I might skip Metalbat as well. Depending how good Atomic is. If Atomic is good, then I'll skip Metalbat and then get King and Metalbat instead. I don't think I don't win this as my voice cracks constantly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, figured. That's fine. Because he fucking put the motherfuckers in the front row. That didn't happen before, right? That didn't happen. Okay, he changed it. Alright, well that's fine. He had Gale it could have done something, but his Metabat would have probably killed Gale in the first place anyways. So I'm not going to try it for you, but I'll leave your team as it was like this. But overall, your team is exactly the same as mine, so I can understand how your team synergy is, and it works quite well. Because the combo right now, the absolute meta, like it's on the title of the stream, Metalbat, Carnage. If you have Metalbat Carnage, you'll win. As shown against Chocopo, because he doesn't have Carnage, but he does have Metalbat, but you can still win. Even if he has King, Carnage and Metalbat combo is still insane right now. So, yeah. Alright, let's go through other stuff, like Figurines. I did see... What the fuck? He's rank 2. Oh, shit. That is very nice. What is your positioning? 193. Okay, you're not going to be first, because Infant has taken us the top slot on both of them. He doesn't even have Metalbat, but I guess these characters are insane, because... Oh, he doesn't have King 5. Okay, interesting. Fucking hell. But he... I did know that Makro, yeah, he did attack in the morning. I do have attempts right now, so I could attempt to fight him. Now, I wonder if Macro beat him because he must have maybe put speed on his Amai. I want to see. He does have the speed advantage. Also, why is Watchdog Man in front of Amai? It could be because he wants it targeted, the metalbat, but I want to put metalbat back there then instead. Ah, but his metalbat is faster. Okay, I want to see. Actually, I might let this play out a little bit longer. Nice. Wait, I don't think your metalbat got taken out once. I think you will win this, unless I was completely wrong. So I don't even have to change anything. Who's better? Atomic Awaken 1 or Flashy Awaken 1? Atomic Awaken 1. Flashy Awaken 1 is fine. Let's just keep safe for us. Yeah, so... in PvP, I guess you would really want Flash to have Keepsake at least, or Awaken 2. Well, I mean, ideally you would want Awaken 2. But Atomic Awaken 1's completely fine. He's strong either way, and he's relatively only strong in the Geru core anyways. But get Awaken 1 Atomic at a minimum. But if you do want a Speedster, then you can get for Flash. But you'd really want to pull his Keepsake, if you can. Okay, look at that. I didn't even need to do anything. Alright. But I'm going to do that. Just so metalbat does get more HP. Speedsters in general aren't free to play friendly. Yeah, indeed. So it's up to you, but I'd probably prioritize Atomic if you're more free to play orientated and you don't want to spend. But if you really need a Speedster, then you can go for Flashy Flash, but then you'll probably want to skip Atomic. Because Atomic's only strong in Geru Gantrib core, which is fine, but once Drive Knight comes, then at least if you have Flash, you can use Flash as your duelist throughout the Drive Knight era, because he's still okay. Seems like Zombie Man is a better choice since you get more with Awaken 1. Okay, so with Zombie Man, he's a great speedster, don't get me wrong, but the reason why I wouldn't recommend pulling for Zombie Man, and you would rather want to pull for Flashy Flash if you can, or that's what I'm personally going to do, is because Zombie Man is released like very close to Sonic UR, and with Sonic UR, he's much better. So, I mean, me personally, I'm going to pull for Flash. I'm going to skip Zombie Man entirely and then go for Sonic UR. Because with Zombie Man as well, his revives as well, from what I've seen, it isn't really insane. He does die fairly quickly, especially with like other units like Alloy and Melzagard with the revives, I guess. It's kind of eh. And I'll get Phoenix Man as well. So like, I don't really need Zombie Man. But if you want to get Zombie Man, you can, but I'd rather get UR Sonic. UR Sonic is so much better. But with UR Sonic, you definitely want to get Keepsake. Awaken 2, if you want it, up to you. For speed, yes, but as long as you get Sonic with his Keepsake, it is insane. It is majorly insane. And you do need Sonic in order to work Soiru. I guess in PvP wise, that is. Or if you get G4. G4 Sonic and Tatsu combo is great as well. But Soiru does overwhelm that combo. I feel like Awaken 1 UR Sonic will lose to Zombie Man with Keepsake. No. No. I don't think so. No, it wouldn't. UR Sonic, because with if UR Sonic does have Keepsake, he can remove 5 energy, which is fucking insane. And he also encourages, much like Zombie Man, I think. I think Zombie Man encourages. But I don't think Zombie Man removes energy. But Sonic does both. He does encourage and remove energy. So, if I am getting that right, Sonic is definitely a whole lot better. But if you do need a hero speedster, then you can go for Zombie Man. And if you already have Sonic V2, then I guess you can use Sonic V2. It's up to you. Alright, let me go through other shit. Do I want to do your tournament chances now? I'm not really in the mood to. I should have done this as I was talking to chat, actually. That would have been a lot better. But I might as well do it now then. I got time. I am talking speed-wise. Okay, if you're talking about speed-wise, Sonic will outspeed Zombie Man. The reason why is because the base speed of SSR Plus is 120. The base speed of UR is 122. So do keep that in mind as well. Sonic will most likely be able to outspeed Zombie Man, like God K is saying. Yep. So this is just speedsters, by the way, not like every UR and SSR has 120 speed, because everyone has like what, 107, 6, whatever. But in terms of speedsters, Sonic's base speed is 122, which scaling wise, I need to do calculations on that, but it does make a difference. So that's why I also recommend definitely skipping Zombie Man for Sonic, because Sonic overwhelms every speedster. So it's totally up to you. Because Flash does do only a column, which can be quite annoying compared to a row. But honestly, I'm still going to use Flash. I plan on using Flash as my duelist throughout the Drive Night core. I don't plan on getting Awaken 2 Atomic anymore. So I'm just going to either get Awaken 1 Atomic, or I'm just going to skip him entirely. I'm not entirely sure. Awaken 1, you are Sonic vs. Zombie Man's KayzX. Awaken 2 Sonic obviously will wreck Zombie. Well, even if your Zombie Man does outspeed the Sonic, Sonic just being able to remove so much energy anyways, it's kind of... Wait, does Zombie Man's ult use energy? I don't think it does, right? I need to check that out. Let me check. What does the description of Zombie Man say? Zombie Man, no energy. Oh, okay. Let me see. Sonic's. Sonic's does use energy. But the dot on... oh, no, sorry. Sonic doesn't use energy, my bad. All speedsters nowadays don't use energy anymore. But, well, first of all, Sonic has, what you call it? Fire. Not fire. Specialized burn. Which is good. It is very good. So, it is quite overwhelming, his damage as well. Like, it helps being a DPS as well. He's kind of good. He also has evasion, which I think Zombie Man does as well. No, Zombie Man doesn't. Sonic just overall has much more survivability, and he'll be alive for a lot longer. Though Zombie Man does have revives, but like... Nah. Also, I just looked at now. If I see the description here, speed by 25, Zombie Man. Okay, so let me read your comment again. Doesn't Zombie Man give energy? He does. He doesn't give encourage. That's what I was saying. Seems more free to play. Like, oopsie. That wasn't good. Awaken 1, you are Sonic this. Zombie Man is good for second team. So I did, what was I going to say? If you have an Awaken 1 Sonic, he gives 25% speed boost to himself as well. So the only way you're going to outspeed a Zombie Man, if Zombie Man's Awaken 1, then you need to have his 5p. So actually, I might as well show you what I mean by this. So with Zombie Man, right? He gives himself, well, I mean, it's the same amount of speed, 90-95%, but now it all depends on his increase of speed. So if with Sonic, for example, also, Jesus, this is also a major factor, 96 instead of 95. So just by having Sonic Awaken 1 alone, he gives 25% speed increase, which with, Zombie Man, the only way to outspeed this is if you get his 5Ps, which means you do need Zombie Man with Keepsake. Compared to Sonic with Keepsake. I wonder even if without Sonic's Keepsake, because the scaling with 92% instead of 90, and Sonic speed or base speed is 122, even Sonic without Keepsake still might be able to outspeed a Zombie Man with Keepsake. But if if Zombie Man is Awakened 2, then he should outspeed Sonic Awaken 1, but like narrowly. I will have to make calculations on this. Like, I can do this in my own time to see if it is actually very beneficial. So I will have to give you a proper answer soon to confirm it. But from what I'm seeing, most of the time, it does seem like Sonic will outspeed him. Even if Sonic is Awaken 1. But he does, I think, would want his Keepsake. But I'll get into that another time. I'll do my own research on that. I'm going to do some calculations then to see if it is a lot more beneficial. So I've just been babbling on. It's easier to get a 5P than Awaken 2. It is. It's true. Alright, let me go through Dojo Clash, which just started. So, like, it's not really... it's not going to be too high. Does he have attempts today? He does. I mean, I can just do one if you're curious on his teams here. He's got a carry on one team and a carry on another, because the win condition's just 2 out of 3, so that's all fine. This works completely fine. I hate how there's... Oh no, never mind. Alright. I might only do one attempt though, because I want to go through the rest of the review. But I am curious. Okay, he does get the calls. Okay, so he is still lacking hero calls, but that's fine. I guess, like, next fortnight, he'll be able to get enough. And that's all fine. He gets all the right stuff there. Let me go through... Why did they back out completely? Let's go to Live Clash. Does he play Live Clash? Because we are near the end of the season. He does play Live Clash. For a bit. I don't know if he just does 6 attempts. I assume it's just 6 attempts. Okay. Well, if I see the bloody leaderboard standings, goddamn. The Osman is always gapping everyone. This is like the only mode he plays, man. Okay. And then server ranking wise, he's ranked 10th. But I assume he's just doing like the 6 daily. And now that he's reached this rank, I guess he can lay it off. Over there. I did see... Oh no, there are bans now. Never mind. I need to read chat because I did see something interesting. I wonder if Wales will start Awaken 3. You are Sonic and Flash. Awaken 3 doesn't do anything. Awaken 3, you can't... I don't think you can get speed growth level 3. The max is 2. So Awaken 3 is jack shit. Unless URs do have something to do with Awaken 3. I'm not entirely sure about that. But I think it still only just increases your energy by 150. Yes, 150. Unless I'm completely wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's no. Sonic A1 is faster than Zombie Man Awaken 2. Okay, not Awaken 2, but Zombie Man Keepsake, yeah. I can see that. Because the percentage scalings with Sonic is very different and much higher. Sonic has free speed growth. That is true. That is also what I pointed out. Yep. Okay, good. All right. At least you can confirm that with me. I do want to make calculations though, because I want to see the metrics, like the numerical data, to see how big of a difference it does make. So, was it Zimstar that raised this question? Yes. Okay. I might get back to you. I might ping you on Discord or something to show you the difference between the two. But I'll do that whenever I have time to do that. Nice to know. Yeah, it does cap at 2. You can't go through. Like, Awaken 3 is so useless, man. Unless you're Mass X, obviously. All right, let me actually go through EBZ. He's currently ranked 4th. That is very high. Now, the bracket he is in. Who are they? Peppermang? I don't even know. Death M, Citrus. Okay, you got Macro Reach. Okay, that's not overly too bad. So, I mean, you do have a strong team either way anyways. This is the exact same team I use as well. And as you've seen in Arena, he's like top 15. And he's in the whale server. But, I wish I could be able to fight me. I'm kind of disappointed that we're in the different bracket. Because I'm in the whale bracket. Which is this one. This one has Ghost, Jay, Kopak, Magron, Joshi, Alex, Wallace, Sadies, and all of them. I dropped down. I haven't done my attacks today. But I think I should be able to get top 16. Last week, I was 30th in the whale bracket as well. I couldn't do shit. But now that my Sonic's fast, I should be able to get top 16. At least secure it this week. Mass X is on this one. Okay, and then this one. Mobad's in it. Infant. Ew, this is also pretty... Ooh, this is a very hefty one as well. Thank God I'm not in this one. But, he is in a... Well, he does very well in EBZ as well. Who do you beat? Oh, you beat Citrus. Alright. Let's beat Citrus. I have the Mass X magnet. Do you? Let me check then. That's unfortunate. I was in Mass X bracket today. Oh, like this week. Like before the thing started when you can change. So as soon as I saw Mass X was in it, I completely swapped and went into another bracket. But then this bracket was the whale bracket as well. I'm like, fuck. Where's Mass X? Mass X was in here. Okay, well, he isn't here, right? Yeah, I can't see you. But if you're in it, then sucks to suck. Read the chat and my DM. Well, I'm not going to view it right now. I'm going to read it a lot later. Because I have a stream to do through, mate. I think it will be free. Boros Plus. Saw something the other day if it was an accurate translation. Is this... I don't know if this is Southeast Asia or the Chinese server you're talking about. Because I know there's leaks with events for the Chinese version. That's only because of Atomic recently. But I don't think Boros will be free on Southeast Asia. He's just going to be normal. Is Boros good? If you're talking about you are Boros, then yes, he is insane because he's the newest core and you would want him. Alright, let me stop my yapping. So that's all the arena stuff. Let me go through your club stuff. EVE wise. Oh, I can open this today. Hopefully I give you some great luck drive. That could be very interesting. Nice. This is the exact same team I use as well. All right. I was going to make any improvements, but this is the exact same. This is what I find to be the best team right now if you don't have Boros Plus, for example. It's not good using Carnage in this because Carnage scales off his HP, which all the bonuses on Club Boss Boros, that is based on attack. So Carnage isn't really insanely OP in this mode. And with metalbat, especially since you do have his keepsake, it's just got to one-shot everyone in the back row. Yep. So that's good. If it wants to progress me through it. Oh, wow. You do 2.2 million. That's good. Is it duelist today? No, high tech. Oh, that's a lot higher than mine. Okay, you do very strong. Mass X is unreal. Full 5 PE team is crazy. True, and full Awaken 3. So he's gonna be untouchable, especially with the new gem store that came out. Oh, actually, I should probably go through that as well. Might as well, because we did get a new update yesterday. Not too much was added. No memory card upgrades once fucking again for like the 4th or 5th month running. It's honestly retarded. Like, I don't know why they're gatekeeping the mode for so long. It's stupid. Like, it's not a major increase in BP. Like, it's just gradual BP. This one isn't the best gear. Sorry, mate. Let's hear. Oh, come on. Fuck, man. I got 2 oranges. How lucky was that? Was it pity in this? No. Ah, damn. That's so unlucky. I gave you 2 oranges, but it's not good. Sucks. Anyways, he's rank 3. That's you do great PvE damage, considering that you don't have Boros. You do a lot more than me, so that's actually very good. Alright, let's go through resist invasion. I do want to see... This is also the exact same. Okay, I have nothing to change in this team as well. You should be doing completely fine, Gale, there. Alright, yeah. Leader skill. Oh, you don't need leader skills here. It's completely fine. You got Gale Wind. CN server bringing back Boros. You are in wheel. Yes, that's what I saw. So he's not free, but I know in the Chinese version they're bringing him back. Or is it him? Yes. No, or someone. They're bringing, like, there's an awaken box, selection box you can do. Who the hell is killing your me? Again, You Are Atomic is basically Golden Ball nutshell. Yeah, I'll need to look through his kit, but I want to look at him when he's actually in the game, because then I'll make my decision on him. See how he is. How did Gamma's Boros do more damage than Watchdog Man Plus and DSK Plus? What values are you referring to Watchdog Man and DSK? Like, I'm guessing if you've seen other videos of certain people, because Boros has built-in crit damage. Yeah. Well, I don't know where you're getting the metrics from, but Gamma just wailed anyways. Maxed him out. Because, no, don't get me wrong. In terms of direct damage, Boros still has the highest attack in the game. With Watchdog Man, he does get higher, but only if he has a shit ton of specialized unyielding, so there is a condition to that. With Boros, it's just instant either way. Like, he's got so much, like, 4 digits in the attack percentage scaling, so realistically, Boros should just be doing the most damage entirely in terms of just pure direct damage alone with no buffs or anything. So he's still very insane, especially for PvB. He's probably still being used for an extreme long time. Base Boros is good for starters. Then in future, I guess with BB, yeah, that's just if you just started. Boros is okay. No, sorry. Is there any description on URAS yet? There, not from what I've seen. I just know that there's a specialized collapse, which is basically shatter. It's basically, from what I understand, it is Sonic, regular Sonic. So you give shatter, and then those people inflicted with shatter get hit with an extra damage, which is basically Sonic's, regular Sonic's passive there. That's what I got from it, unless it's completely different. So far we know, yeah, and HP. Oh, and HP reduction. That's interesting as well. Attitude. Yeah, global. Okay, let me actually go through that as well. So, global just added a whale store, which is the gemstone store. So the packs are fucking expensive. Like, where is it? It's stupid for the little that you get. Okay, this is an AUD. Let me actually change it to USD. But pack purchase limited. It's $90 for 20, which is too little. Because 20, all that can get you once. You can't even get the boots. This, I don't know why this is so fucking expensive. This is what, like, oh my god, what the hell? Like $700+ just for one level 7 sigil. You might as well get the level 7 sigils from Honor Battle. It's fucking ridiculous. This is the shittest decision. One of the worst decisions. Like, this was only introduced to Southeast Asia like a month ago. And global, they completely neglected like memory cards, which should have been out like months and months ago. Tactic cards and every other feature just for this shit fucking shop, which is for whales. It's not free to play friendly. Free to play though, you do get 1 free per month. No, sorry, 1 free per week from the daily sign-in. So over time, you will be getting them. Now, in terms of what you should be getting from this store, never get that. It's RNG based. Don't even get this. There should be purple tickets, but purple tickets haven't come out, so this is completely useless. Honestly, getting locks is probably the best value you can get because you get them a lot more frequently per month. Otherwise, if you really want to save for this, I guess that's fine. Or this, or maybe not Omni Shards. You can get Omni Shards another way. Probably these two are the best value. If you want sigils as well, level 5, that's fine. But I reckon you can get these sigils from Honor Battle. So don't bother here. I'd recommend either getting the fusion cores or the locks probably. That's probably your best bet. This is RNG based, just don't bother. I wouldn't recommend getting that. But it's terrible. It's honestly, I don't understand these devs. These devs are killing the game for me. Now, in terms of new characters as well, we did get, finally, if they are in here. They are not in here. Oh, so they're only in the heroic. Interesting. But we got Tank Top Vegan, and this is very interesting. Butterfly DX, which got released early. He got way rushed. He should have been released like a year later. But that's interesting. This is actually really good. Tank Top Vegan, brilliant. And these two are brilliant in the future. I guess I can go through that. Oh, I don't even have him. Or Burnt doesn't have him. But what I can go through then is that Tank Top Vegan, he gives tenacity to the whole column, which is not that bad. But as well as this, he gives shield rate. Now, shield rate is great for Bangpoo Core. So it's basically a substitute for Goketsu if you have Goketsu. And when DK comes out, the Drive Knight Core, if you don't have Goketsu, Tank Top Vegan is your next thing because he increases the stars of the core, which is insane. It is great. So if you don't have Alloy, Melzagard Plus, well, okay, if you don't have Alloy Plus, Melzagard Plus, or Goketsu, then using Tank Top Vegan is probably the best thing. Even for free-to-play and even for whales, Tank Top Vegan is going to be a great choice to put for the time being. Because shield rate is a big help in the new core coming. And then Butterfly DX, he doesn't do too much in terms of like his kit, but his passive is where it really matters, where he gives a dot boost to the user and allies in the same row. Now, this is going to be helpful right now with ATT because this passive and Vaccine Man's passive do stack, so you do get 2 dot increases, which is great. Now, when DSK Plus and Gorobus comes, Vaccine Man's passive won't be able to stack with those SSR Plus units because DSK and Gorobus's have their own dot increase, which overwhelms Vaccine Man. Like, it doesn't stack. But Butterfly DX's does stack because it is a completely different type of dot boost and it applies to the row. So this will work in PvE with those specialized corrosion units. So it's going to be helpful instead of using Vaccine Man. So in future, those units are going to be amazing. But I mean, Butterfly DX right now can be used in ATT as well. Like with dot teams, it works well, especially if you have ATT with Monsterized Chose 5 stars or Vaccine Man 5 stars with Gira level 10 core. That is actually very strong. Alright, stop my yapping. I keep yapping. I'm sorry. Let me go through Conqueror's challenge. Because he is stage 12. We're in the middle of it. I'm also stuck on stage 12. So I don't know if he'll be able to progress through this. Unless he can. Because right now it's Dot, which I was talking about right now. Butterfly DX would be great. But I don't have him and neither does Ramen. So I see here that he does use ATT in the second team, which is fine. This one's relatively easy. Now, he doesn't have Lightning Max. He does have Gale Wind, though. So I'm quite curious if you can win in this one. The first battle should be easy because now with Carnage from round 10 onwards, or round 11 onwards, it's only a 2v6. And you have CK here. You should be fine. I'm pretty sure you're fine because I'm fine in this one. Yep. It's just this one which is annoying. Because you'd really want to stun Carnage, because Carnage is so annoying. And I don't know if you want to use Sonic's ult. The reason why, because this damage reflect from what I find is annoying. Or whenever I use ATT. But I guess it's fine, because you don't have any other ult to use. But let me see if you do beat this. Okay, you do. Alright, never mind. I guess Gale Wind stun would be decent. But now he can't use attempts because he does use it. But, okay, that works fine. So, right now it is Dot, so you would want to put ATT in your second team. Because the first team is relatively weak. Not the first team, like the first boss. Because regular Carnage is a weak boss, so you can really do anything there. As long as you're ATT like you did in the second team, that's fine. That works completely fine. So I think you should be able to progress fairly high this week in the Epic Conqueror Challenge. Let me go through. What else? Well, Disaster we don't have, but Emblems we do have. Let me actually go through Emblems, then Mirage Trials. So in terms of Emblems, he has unlocked all of them, which is great to see. He does have Undying Shield to 3, and he doesn't have level or 3 stars on any of these. So I don't know if he's working on Undying Shield. He could be. Now, Undying Shield, when Gargantuan comes, it's not really insane anymore. It kind of loses its value. But I guess for hero side of things, because the Banku core still being the main hero core until Drive Night, it's still quite useful. So if you want to get this level 4, you can. But level 3 is fine as it is. I'd probably start working on Distorted Field, which I think you might be, because you got level 2 on some of these. Which, it's up to you what you want to start on. He does have Sword to level 2 as well, which the crit rate at the very beginning was useful. Like me, I got this level 2 as well. Otherwise, level 1, that's fine. So he has done pretty well with the emblems. That's good to see. But in terms of priority, I would probably prioritize Distorted Field from now on, only because Gargantuan is around the corner. But if you want to work on Undying Shield, that's completely fine. Now, Mirage Trials, he's done very well. He's maxed out Blade, which is the easiest, and Force is the second easiest, so he's nearly maxed it out. Shield is the hardest one. But he's got 193, so that's actually very good. Now, the reason why this is hard, because HP recovery is so annoying. You actually have to think outside the box with this. Now, he does have Gale Wind, which is great to see, but I used Gale Wind and Lightning Max, and that helped me progress through. Now, I wonder if I can progress through this. But before I do, I kind of want to see this one. If he is able not to beat it. See, if you had Lightning Max, or if you have someone with Formal, like I would probably put Bangpoo with Formal. And the reason why I say that is because now this is just going to be a luck-based thing. Oh shit, he doesn't have... Okay, hold on. I think the strategy here would be to stun, because this is what I did, this is what God K has said as well, to do stun these three and then have someone that has Formal to try to stun ATT, and you can do that for the first 2 rounds. I don't think your Genji has Formal. And I'd probably want your Gale Wind a bit faster, only because if you had like Banku and have that with Formal, then you'll be able to get what you call it, the stun on ATT a lot sooner. But I don't think you're able to beat that because ATT is bloody gonna be annoying. But I would probably put Formal onto Lightning Genji. Where is he? Yeah, I would put Formal on Lightning Genji. And then... put Gale Wind here and then put Lightning Genji or something in the middle. Put this here so they attack. Because then if you can at least stun ATT in the first 2 rounds, then that'll be good. But as I'm saying this, Gargantuan is right around the corner, and using Gargantuan's core, I would assume, should be able to definitely beat this and every other thing, so you don't need to try this now if you don't need to. You do have 50 attempts, so I mean, if you want to, you can. But when Gargantuan's core does come out, I think you should be able to max all of this out, I'm pretty sure, and then you can start working on these wild challenges or stages if you want to as well. So I won't go into that now because Gargantuan is around the corner and I don't want to spend too much time on Mirage Trials. But you have done very well because Carnage and metalbat is a massive combo. It's great for this game mode because I've maxed out these 3 and I'm very close to maxing out Heart. But you've done very well in here, so gives you a lot of emblem cards as well, which is great. All right, I have neglected chat a lot, so let me see if I can go through chat a little bit. Where is proof source for Atomic? That's in our server. You can see our Discord server. We've been talking about it. So if you just Control F and search for Atomic or something, you'll find some info there. Crystal Shop in Southeast Asia isn't too bad as free-to-play 5. Yeah, see, purple tickets, it's great. We don't have purple tickets, so that's why the store right now for us is shit. Until purple tickets come, then it will be kind of good for free-to-play. But with purple tickets, it's limited. Like, it's account purchase, not monthly or something. Unless there is another purple ticket, which I can't confirm. Butterfly, Sea King... Sea King and Subterranean. Well, if you're talking about Subterranean King Plus, I know you, God K, is going to have a fun time with him, but he's a whale unit. So I can't do that. But that does work as well. That is very strong from what I've seen as well. Of course, I spent like one. Yeah, I should have been saving my tickets. Damn it. Oh well, it's fine because I got everyone's like N and R rated characters of 5 stars, so it doesn't really bother me. Is SSR Tornado good at the very beginning? Yeah, she can be okay. Just as an AoE attacker, if you can get Garo or Goketsu, they would be better AoE attackers in my opinion on Southeast Asia. But it's fine, especially if you have an Esper. If you have regular Boros, Boros's ult damage does stack up to 3 times if you have 3 Espers in your team. So if you do have 3 Espers in your team, it'll help out your Boros. My strategy here is to wait for Gero Core. Yeah, which is what I realized as well. So I guess with Mirage Trials, you can wait until Gero comes out, and then you should be able to max it out. When does Gero come out? 1st of Feb. Yep, that's too far. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to wait. It's a month, not a month, sorry. What the hell? It's a week, so we should be fine. Can't wait until LSS you are Boros. Thoughts on investing Gero as a DPS? I would use him just for the core, but you would want to put attack percentage onto Gero Ganshu. Don't put HP gears onto him. Because, I guess I'll also bring this database up as well, which I will be releasing my video soon. But he does give Specialized Berserk to all allies in the same row. So Specialized Berserk, it gives you that red flame. And that red flame will give the units that have Specialized Berserk extra damage based on Gero Ganshup's attack by 200%. So, you want to get... what you call it, Gero Ganshup's attack as high as you can. Not like a million attack, you probably won't be able to with like no sacks into him. But with like RMG, for example, like this is how many... oh, well, she does have a keepsake. Let me go to ATT then. Maybe you'll get around 500k attack if you just focus on Gero with just two stars onto his keepsake and then attack percentage gears, and then hopefully some attack bonus buff gears if you can, and attack buff things. So that will help, because then you're basically going to get 1 million extra damage because of 200% of Gero Ganshup's attack. So you would want attack if you can on Gero Ganshup. That's going to be great. So don't put HP onto him. You don't need to put too many sacks into him, but as long as you have good enough attack buff gears and regular gears, then that's completely fine. Just, you don't need to overly sack him. Just focus on your DPS and tanky main characters. Imagine putting HP fiery on metalbat you are. Well, it's gonna be insane. So because he does scale off HP, that is true. So kind of insane. I think no need to invest in Gero, just use it, of course. Yep. Correct. That's what I'd say. But don't put HP gears. Like, I know with Boros and Gero... what the hell? I'm losing my mind. But with Gero and Banku, we've been using HP cores because they don't add value at all. But with Gero Ganshup, you would definitely want attack stats instead, because he gives your supporting characters or your DPS characters a higher damage increase, where with Gero Ganshup's core, there's no more resilience, so everyone's HP is now based on their flat HP. So having that 1 million extra attack, if your Gero Ganshup, let's say, has 500k attack, that's going to be beneficial, because all these characters here, they don't have too much high HP, except Carnage. Carnage is going to be quite a hassle, but yeah, it's going to be great. I have 200 black tickets to get Gero Ganshup and 4 villain stones. What is best strategy? Do I pull in rerun metalbat? Okay, if you can get Garugan Shoop, hopefully in under 180, so if you can get him in 80, that's the ideal situation, then you can decide to get metalbat. Now, with metalbat, you have to get his keepsake. If you can't get his keepsake with metalbat, then I would skip him entirely. Or I would just skip metalbat entirely anyways, because in Garugan Shoop's core, let's just say his value in PvP wise isn't overly too good. Like Atomic Samurai is a lot better. So if you want to get Atomic Samurai, you probably want to get, but you also need keepsake. But if you can't get metalbat's keepsake right now, then you probably want to skip and get Atomic Samurai with his keepsake, because you should be able to get Atomic keepsake now. So honestly, I would probably skip metalbat now. I don't think it's worth getting a metalbat in the rerun, only because when metalbat does come out, Atomic will probably be out, and he's a much better duelist for Garugan Shoop's core. So I reckon even if you do pull Garugan Shoop early, I don't think you should be pulling metalbat anymore, unless you want to focus on PvE, because he does be relevant in PvE for a very long time. Yeah, that's up to you, but I'd really want to pull for metalbat's keepsake if you do decide to get metalbat. Otherwise, I would probably skip him. But when metalbat's rerun does come, you can decide for yourself, and I can give you an opinion when the time comes to see if it's really beneficial for you. I just don't think it will be. Let's say I skipped every SSR plus 2 Gero. Should I build as main DPS? Is that... You're the one with the question that says if you should invest as DPS. Then no. He's not really too strong as a DPS character. I mean, he's kind of okay, but considering that we have Carnage, he's not really good. He's not really a heavy invested character. But I mean, if you're not pulling for anyone at all, like not even Deep Seeking, then I guess you can put some sacks into him, depending if you don't have like metalbat or Carnage. But he shouldn't be your top priority. But if you only have like 2 SSR plus characters right now, then you can put some on Garugan Shoop if you really want to. If you didn't get metalbat now, skip. Yeah, I'd probably say as well. Do you think I can get the 4 stones before Gary's stone? No. Depending how many stones you have, you're not going to get 4. If you have 0 stones right now, you have to pity 180, no matter what. Even if you pull Garugan Shoop stone early, you have to pity for 180. I'm planning to get metalbat and reruns. Thinking of using... Okay, it's up to you. But you should have to try and get metalbat's keepsake. If you can, then you can pull for his rerun, because metalbat will be relevant for PvE for a very long time. Like, it is indefinite. He's going to stay relevant no matter what. So, his rerun will be out in March. So, when the time comes, see if you do have enough keepsake tickets to do so. Is DSK Plus a must pull? Yes. Yes. Mass X says he's not too... Okay, ignore Mass X. DSK Plus, definitely a must pull for both PvP and especially in PvE as well. Definitely get Deep Seeking. Now, Awaken 2, I don't know if he's referring to that. It's not extremely important. I've redacted my statement where you don't need to prioritize Awaken 2, because first of all, too expensive. And if you have saved your Bakuzan stones, you can if you want to, but with tactic cards, you get that extra follow-up anyway. So, like, for free-to-play, I would probably not Awaken 2 DSK, because DSK Awaken 1 with his keepsake, you have to get his keep... Oh, you can get his... Definitely get his keepsake if you can. But it's completely fine. Definitely get Deep Seeking. Deep Seeking, absolute powerhouse. Yes, in Drive Night Core. It is strong. Please get him if you can. Mass X has some of the worst takes on this game, not gonna lie. Alright. Yes, kinda. Yeah, well, yeah. I kinda... Well, I mean, I don't want to badmouth him. I do want to bring up that at the very beginning of the SSR Plus era, when he did his own initial pre-Guru era video, he did say Carnage was a must pull, metalbat was a must pull, Garugan Shoop isn't important, and now he's completely switched up because Garugan Shoop is a core. So, like... I can understand he probably didn't do too much research before, and now he has. Now he knows what's a priority, but I don't know why he said you should have skipped a core character in the first place. That is like absolutely abysmal to me. So now he said to get Garugan Shoop, which is good. At least we got our point across. He's good. Get Garugan Shoop. All right, yapping. I'm ruining BurntRamen's account. I'm sorry. But I do have timestamps in the description of this video once this VOD has been out for like an hour. So you can skip to the parts that are important to you. Ramen. I do want to go through other stuff. Let's go through training center. Expedition. You should have maxed out these two. That's brilliant. Is it one? It's 114. Damn it. All right, you can't progress, but that's fine. ESMA 45. That's good. High tech. You can't progress further because you don't have child emperor, which is fine. Now, ooh, yes, nice. Okay. Your training level is 111. Your skill training is 110, so it's just one under, but that's honestly fine. As long as there's at least a 1 difference or 0, that's fine. So this is very good. You also have them spread out. Yep, so 2 of each type. That is brilliant as well. That is good to see. I like this. It's interesting that you have Guru there. Not that it's completely fine. It doesn't matter who your characters are in here. It's totally up to you. Like, you can even put your main DPS characters in here and then put jack shit units like regular tank top master here. It's fine. It depends how you want to play the game, but this is fine. As long as he has 2 of each, that's all fine. Type training. Okay, you do have duelist 16. You have the exact same speed as me, so I can see why. That's good. And then everything else 15, which is fine. I do also want to go through now, not extreme training, sorry. Hero X villain, because I do have a tip, which I did notice. You're up to and you're stuck on a Mai. Now, I've been told this and it has worked, and people will be saying this. In this game mode right now, Messenger of the Sea Folk is a very good character in this. Now, who the hell do I replace? Would it be Sonic or would it be RNG? I might replace you. Now, the reason why Sea Folk is good, hopefully if I can do this, I think he does need corrosion, so he does need to have his ultimate. But I think it was from his passive. It weakens the attack. Yep, it weakens the attack if someone's hit with corrosion. Where with Amai, this boss is freaking so hard because the follow-ups that he do, like, he one-shots characters. Wait, what? Did I... Oh, follow-up. Gotcha, I'm the strongest character. Put RMG back in. Oh, replace Carnage? I don't think I would replace Carnage in this. Okay, but if I need to put RMG in, I'll put RMG back in. I just didn't really know. But I know with this that the Messenger of the Sea Folk is a very good option because he does weaken the Amai. Or it does weaken the Amai's attack. Should I kind of want the Messenger to be alive a bit. Let's see. Oh, wait, I don't know if he used his ult. Oh no. Well, he sped up. Oh, but Carnage wasn't able to use his ult. So I guess I can do this. Fucking hell, it keeps fucking healing. I swear I used Gale Wind in this though. I think Gale Wind's a lot better. But I can't remember what team I used. Because I don't have access to my replay anymore. Because stunning these motherfuckers is a lot easier. Oh, but he died. Don't know if I want him dead. Oh, I should have used RMG's ult now. Let me see. Is G4's weak and stronger? Now, with G4, the reason why he's good is because he does AoE, so he can actually hit a mine in the back row, for starters. So, even with a... Like, he doesn't even need to be in the member training. As long as you just have Corrosion Afflicted, it should be fine. But he did die. I can't Oh, because Gira is behind him. Gotcha. Okay, wait a minute. Let me switch this up. RMG won't die, right? Surely she won't. Well, when I tried this with G4, I couldn't beat it at all. With the tip people have been giving me, this did work. It definitely worked because I managed to skip it straight away, which was quite insane. But this is only for a Mai. Once we get past the Mai, you don't need to use C-Folk anymore because everything else is relatively easily skippable. Okay, now... keep this active. My RMG kind of wants lifesteal. Really want to dying. I might do that. Oh no, wait, no, fuck. Fuck, I'm stupid. I forgot you get extra energy. Whoops. Could use Gira's ult maybe. Oh well, it's fine. I never actually really went through this without skipping it. Because now that I'm looking at it, right now, yeah, my mask keeps healing himself. Do you do a lot of damage? Oh, you don't do too much. Huh. Okay. This is interesting. Isn't G4 weaker? He needs formal, then or keepsake. Yeah, but that's too expensive. Like, you can just use regular Messenger of the Sea Folk. Alternative, it can work if he's weakened with the same, you get injury. Well, you can try that if you want. But this personally worked for a lot of people. And right now, I can't do it. Which is interesting. I swear I used Galewind, but I don't. I'll probably go through this another time. Or if I can't really go through... I think it might be because his Carnage is a bit too weak. That's why I balance my Carnage. Because my Carnage before had like 10 million. Yours only has 8.5. So I think if you buff up your Carnage a lot more, then you will be able to do it. But this team should be working. His CK is too weak. Yeah, okay. Right. That's what I would assume as well. Because your CK does look like it's about to die. Fuck, God damn it. Alright, well, I'll go through well, I'll leave you to it here. Actually, wait, I can watch replays. Because Dragon, here we go. Dragon was able to do it. Is this villain though? This is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Hold on. Because you can watch replays here. Never mind, I can't see it. Why? All these whales. Fuck. How come I can't see the replay unless Dragon hasn't beat it? Oh, maybe he beat Cycle 9 but not Cycle 10. Didn't Yanni as well? I swear some people. They both have. I guess the replays aren't available. Shit. Okay, well, I think tank up or beef up your Carnage a little bit more, then you should be able to do it with this team. I would assume so, because it happened with me, it happened with a lot of people that we could beat it with just putting Messenger on the Sea Folk. Alright, let's go through the laboratory. I would go through Honor Battle, but right now, It's got to start in 4 days. Now, this is interesting, this buff here, because it greatly increases the attack of the ally with a high speed and cannot be removed. So if you have a speedster like Sonic, I guess you can nuke people, but if you're going up against a King Plus, they're going to outspeed you either way and kill your Sonic, because that metalbat will just target Sonic. So, like, this buff for the higher end players is kind of shit, but for lower end players, if you don't have speedsters and you have your speed on your highest unit, then this could be quite a very useful buff. So if you put this on like metalbat, if you did pull for metalbat, then this could actually be a very good buff for you. But also to note, with Honor Battle, they did decrease the amount of BP required to reach certain divisions, because these two divisions were dead. Like, this has only had 7 people, and this one had 33. But it was 100 million before, now it got reduced by 25 million. So there's going to be a lot more people in this. I'm still in this one, and I think BurntRamen will be in this one. So a lot of more people now will be in here, and a lot more people will be in everything else. But the requirements have changed, and a lot more people will be in the higher ones, which means you get better rewards. So that's kind of good. Anyways, let me actually go through the home features now. Let me see if your training hall has been absolutely defiled. Oh, at least you max out the main training halls, but the skill training here is 30%. Which is interesting. Now, I mean, it's totally fine if you really want to do this. It takes a shit ton of coins though. It's a coin drain. I don't know why I clicked this. I shouldn't have not, my bad. But these books, for the 5th time saying it for like 5 months, these books are used in memory training upgrades. Not memory training, what the hell? Memory card upgrades, which haven't come out. They should have come out this month, man. It should have come out like months ago, but it still hasn't, which is so fucking stupid. I don't know why they're gatekeeping that feature, but that gives you a lot more BP than this stuff. So I would still recommend saving those books. I mean, he has a shit ton anyways, so he can just save and wait until memory cards come out. But you don't need to max these out. Once you do the main 7, you can leave these and then just save the rest of your books for memory card upgrades when they eventually come out. Alright, laboratory, because I did also need to point this out, that it's cool. There you go, Gary Genship's course right here. If you don't know what he does, if you haven't watched my SSR Plus video already for the pre-Gary era, I explain it, but I'm going to do my Gary Plus video soon anyways. But the Undying Shields that you see from Epic Conqueror's Challenge, it's the exact same now, but with all your allies, so it's got to be insane. Now, level 4 is definitely more ideal, because you get 3 Undying Shields instead of 2. So definitely get level 4, and then otherwise, you don't really need to get level 10, because it's just 2 shields, which is not really OP. If you can get 17, that would be the best, but no one's going to be able to reach 17 except Massax and the top whales, so don't bother. In terms of your regular laboratory, in terms of BP, okay, you chose all the highest, which is completely fine. I guess that gives you the most BP. Oh, you can get that to 9. Oh, wait. Oh, no, but this one needs level 9. Okay. But yeah, your laboratory looks completely fine to me. These are a lot lower than I would have thought. Seems like you don't focus too much in the laboratory. Like, my Gira's 10, my Zombie Man maybe 8, and some others are like 8 on average now. Yours is a little bit lower than mine, but I don't know if you want to compare myself to you, but this is still, at least, like, the priority is fine. Like, you can leave it as it is. This is only level 6. Okay. Do you have a lot of vouchers? Is that why? Oh, you don't have, like, 2. I thought you would have had a lot more, considering that your laboratory isn't extremely highly leveled. But it's still fine. The arrangement of your laboratory is fine. You can keep it as it is. And you don't need to spend your vouchers. Just wait until Gary Ganship comes. And once you get that Gary Ganship core to level 4, then you don't need to spend your tickets. And save as many as you can for Drive Night. Because Drive Night, you want to get as high as you can. Because that gives you more specialized protection, which is essentially more HP. So once you get Gary Plus to 4, level 4, I plan to save all the vouchers I can until I can get Drive Night's core come out. Because Drive Night, definitely way better, and it actually means something if you get level 17 core, level 10, level 4, etc. Alright, achievements. He is... Oh, he's not ranked anything, but he just reached 25, so congrats to you. You got your Subterranean King avatar, which I don't know if it's impressive. It's fuck Subterranean King, but at least you have him, so I guess you can show that off. Now, let me go through your figurines. You got a lot of these. Okay, it looks like, yeah, you do start a lot of your characters, which is great to see, because this gives you a lot of BP. Child numbers are only 3. I guess you don't have too much of him. But I like this. This is good to see. A lot of silver figurine stands as well. This is really good to see. Now, I did... Oh, you don't have Sawyer, Rip. Now, I do want to point out... Because look at this. Butterfly should have not been released this early. Like, we're missing a whole entire generation of SSR Plus, and then Butterfly comes. It's really weird why they prioritize him. And Tank Top Vegan, look, he's at Group 14. Like, he should have been released ages ago, but Global's devs are being stupid, so... Just leave them to him. But your figurines are good at the moment. They are good investment into him, so I do like that from you. So you don't have to touch anything there. Alright. Not too much to go through now. I guess one of the last features I can go through is a feature that most players who've been playing this for a year now has maxed out, being memory cards and talents. Let me do all this for you. Sure. Talents, he has maxed out completely, 1998, and all these books can be used for memory cards upgrades, so whenever that feature comes, please come out. You'll be able to use these books. And you'll be able to use those coins as well. And speaking of which, memory cards, he has completely maxed out, as you can see why he has that many coins. So this is all good, you get the most BP out of it, so this is all completely fine. So that's all I can go through with that. And I guess one of the last things I can go through is his bag, because I'm quite curious. I won't open this for you. I'll let you have the satisfaction to do that, because I know some people save them for some reason. Not that there's no rate ups or anything at all, but I'll leave it to you. Ooh, you do have... Oh, these are from EBZ. Alright, I won't touch it, but I assume you might use them for Undying, but that's fine. You do have these. These are nice if you want to get fiery. Omni Shards, you don't have too many of, which I don't think you buy the packs, so that's pretty fine. I'll open these for you though, because the guard thing is now ended. Not like these rewards are shit anyways. Let's see. Yeah, I also didn't open your tournament chest. You get some stuff out of that. Right. Ooh. Now this is interesting. You don't have enough to get Gary Ganshu. Pity that is. Now let me see if you do have stones. I assume you do, because you don't have Bakuzan. Let me see. You have 6. Cool. Okay. Now the scenario with you is if you can pull Gary Ganshoop's Awakening Stone in the 80 Stone Pity, then you can awaken him straight away and save your black tickets for future. That would be the best scenario for you. Now, if you don't do that and you instead get a Evolution Stone from the 80 Summon Pity, then you're going to have to go a bit more and try to get an Awakened Stone. And if you're unlucky to do so, then you'll have to get it in guaranteed 180. So if that's the case, then you will have to spend like actual funds to reach 180. So hopefully you do plan on getting Gary Ganshoop next month. Now, I don't know if you anticipated that it was coming out next month or if you were going to wait until you use rerun to get it. But I'd really recommend getting Gary Ganshoop's core as early as you can and spending black tickets for it. Now, there are some double funds there you can get. Okay. Because if you are unfortunate, then you can maybe get double top up and just use those funds to get some black tickets so you can pity and get the Awakened Stone of Gary Ganshoop, because Gary Ganshoop definitely a must-have. You should get him as quickly as you can, because that core will help you out in every aspect of the game. Like, it is absolutely game-breaking. It counts as Bangpoo in every other way. Like, it's insane. Alright. Juice of Purples? Nah. Right, well, he's only got 6. If you're talking about this account, then no. Time to get bodied hard in Powerhouse. Yeah. It's going to be a lot tougher now. Planning to get metalbat and Geru on both reruns to then farm and skip all banners for 5 months to put TSK. Okay, now you said Awaken to Tank Top Master. If you actually are going to Awaken to Tank Top Master, I would advise not doing so, or even I would advise skipping Tank Top Master entirely, because if Alloy Plus does come out as a banner, even though it's going to be very late in the SSR Plus era, but he's much better than Tank Top Master, and Gorobus counters Damage Reflect. So he completely nullifies Carnage's and Tank Top Master's Damage Reflect. Now he doesn't counter Alloy's Damage Reflect because Alloy has specialized, here we go, specialized Reflect or whatever. So it doesn't, like Gorobus doesn't counter that. So for free to play and most people, I would recommend definitely not getting Awakened to Tank Top Master firstly. And I might recommend skipping Tank Top Master. I will make a video about what the recommended pool plan for free-to-play is now, because it has changed drastically since my very initial SSR Plus video, before SSR Plus even did come out, because a lot has changed since then. But getting Metalbat and Geru Plus on reruns is completely fine. I can see your point, because a lot of people who just started or didn't have enough tickets, they are also getting at least Gargantup in the rerun and then Metalbat as well. If you don't plan on getting Atomic, that's fine. You can get Metalbat in the rerun and Gargantup. Now, you did say can't pull the Metalbat keepsake though, not enough tickets. So now that's interesting, because he's not very strong without it. Like, he still does well, but you'd really, really want his keepsake. Or else, like, it's not really essential to pull. I mean, he'll still help either way in PvE, but he loses a lot of his value. And for PvE, that is, you would rather use, like, Deep Sea King, and now he'll probably help you a lot more. But in terms of hero-related stuff, then I guess you still can use Metalbat, because, like, in, I think it is in Crescent Towers, it's 2 teams, but of different types. Or I'm thinking about Mastery. I think Mastery's like hero orientated and villain orientated and grappler, esper, whatnot. But I mean, it's up to you. If you play the game how you want to play, you can get both of them during the rerun. But his keepsake is definitely very, very strong. Like, it made a difference in Hero X Villain when up against Gira, where I wasn't able to one-shot Gira without his keepsake. So that was a huge like setback, but as soon as I got his keepsake, I was able to instantly one-shot him, and then that was a very easy stage. And then I maxed out Hero X Villain because of that keepsake. So the damage potential is very high with the keepsake, and being able to heal up to 48% of his max HP is also very good for his survivability. So if you can get his keepsake, I would. Because you do get 12 for free vouchers per month, or you can get 18 if you have enough gems to get the 6 keepsake voucher packs, which that actually reminds me, I actually need to do that for my account as well. Like Ramen, he's done the same thing, so that's good. So I would try to get these if you have any spare gems, but definitely prioritize black tickets first, then get these at the end of the month, because they reset every month and you can get 2. So hopefully you could and should be able to get enough, but I don't know, but you can still pull for him if you want. I plan on getting Guru, but I see you impulse pulled for Awaken 2 Metalbat. Alright, well that's fine. As long as you still can get Gargantup, that's fine. Okay, as long as you are getting it in the debut, that's fine by me. His keepsake's so strong. Yeah, Metalbat's keepsake strong. Could you explain in that video, Metalbat versus Atomic? I have 28 keepsake. Okay. It depends on how you want to play. So, in terms of PvP, when Gargantup does come out, Atomic is much more stronger than Metalbat. So, it basically nullifies Metalbat. And, like, Metalbat's not strong in Gargantup core because the shields render his potential very low. So, it all depends if you want to be PvP or PvE orientated. If you want to focus and be strong during the 6 months of Gargantup's core, or I don't know if it's 6 months or maybe 7 or 8, but if you want to be strong during that time, then you have to get Atomic's keepsake. But Atomic is trash without that keepsake, because his keepsake gives him a increase, gives your enemies, oh no, sorry, gives your allies an increase in the Undying Shield action. So everyone's Undying Shields will be 5 actions instead of 4, which is good. And also you have 128 keepsake tickets. That's a lot of tickets. I don't know who you plan on pulling for, because Deep Sea King is definitely a must-have, but he should be ages from now. So even if you get 2 keepsakes right now, you should be able to get Deep Sea Kings. But if you're going to focus in PvE, definitely get metalbat's keepsake, because metalbat is relevant for more than a year. Like, he's relevant indefinitely. Atomic Samurai, he's only relevant for 6 months. After 6 months, he's useless unless you get him to Awaken 2, which I really wouldn't recommend for free to play. So it depends how you do want to prioritize your account. If you really want to be strong within those 6 months, well, if you're pulling for Atomic in the first place, you have to pull his keepsake. Now, if you did pull for metalbat, then you have to pull his, like, it's kind of interesting how to play it out. It just depends if you want to be strong in PvP. And it depends if you pull for him, because both metalbat and Atomic, if you pull for both of them, you have to pull their keepsake. If not, you wasted your tickets, really. So it's quite interesting how you want to do this, because if you don't Awaken to Atomic Samurai, then when Drive Knight Core comes out, he can't really be used as your duelist for Drive Knight Core. Unless you get Fleshy Flash, Fleshy Flash would be a better duelist, and Metalbat might even be a better duelist, just with Keepsake Awaken 1, because Atomic really isn't strong with Drive Knight Core unless he's Awaken 2. So if that all makes sense, I've explained this in my other videos, like my Metalbat Summon video. It depends if you want to be strong now or play the long game and be a lot stronger during Drive Knight Core as your duelist. So you have a lot of keepsake tickets. If you're pulling Atomic, pull for his keepsake. If you're pulling for Metalbat, pull for his keepsake. You can't skip their keepsakes. That's basically the TLDR. If you get those characters, you have to pull their keepsakes. You have a lot of keepsake tickets from my understanding, so you should be completely fine. So yeah, that's just my take on things. Atomic with that keepsake, yep, garbage. Yeah, he's got a lot. Gonna be a dilemma for low spenders whether or not to pull Flashy. Indeed. In PvP, you're gonna be not strong if you don't have Flashy when Drive Knight comes. So it's up to you, but for free to play anyway, speedsters aren't a major priority, but it's up to you. Free to play do get speedsters, some of them do. It just depends if they want to focus on PvP, because there's going to be a lot more better PvE game modes in future, like Crescent Towers and Mastery Challenges. That's when PvE starts shining, and that's when it becomes a big focus. So yeah, entirely up to you how you want to play this game. It's entirely up to you, really. I'm skipping Metalbat since I can't get his keepsakes. I want to awaken to... Yep, see, that's completely fine as well. Piper, you can awaken to Atomic Samurai. He's going to be good. He's going to be very, very, very strong in PvP. And in PvE, he's okay. He's not as insane as Metalbat will say, but he's still manageable. Like, he's tanky. But when Drive Knight Core does come out, you can use Atomic Awaken 2. And you can even use him during the early stages of the UR era and during the Boros core, so that will be useful as well. So that's a good idea, as long as you awaken too, so that's completely fine. I am free to play in some cases. What? What do you mean by some cases? It should be you're either or not. It's like saying I'm free to play right now. I haven't spent any money in like a few days, so I'm free to play right now. Well, I'm putting Metalbat with that as keepsake. I mean, you will pull Geru Ganshoot with his keepsake. Now, that's very interesting to me. That's very, very, very interesting. Personally, I wouldn't do that. But PvP, Geru Ganshoot's keepsake is good because it gives you that berserk to everyone. So if you are more PvP orientated, then you can get Geru Ganshoot keepsake and just don't worry about Metalbat entirely. So if you're PvP focused, that's fine. You can really pull for him if you want. So, but you did pull Metalbat without his keepsake. So you pulled Metalbat in the first place. I don't know. All right, well, it seems to me that you're more PvP focused. If you're more PvP focused, this is completely fine. You do you. I can't say anything against it because he will be strong with his keepsake. Like, it helps out your entire team. Guru Keepsake, I think now worth it. It is kind of worth it, just in PvP. But like I did say before, eventually in the top-up rewards, it will be available for all spenders. I don't know the cap though. I don't know how high you need to spend, but it will be available. So I'm personally going to not pull for his Keepsake now and wait until I get it for free. Well, not for free. I spent money, but like I eventually get it for after reaching a certain spending milestone or top-up milestone. Flashy will be the only duelist during Drive Night Core. Yeah. So that's why I don't plan on getting Awaken 2 Atomic, because it is usable in Dry Night Core, but it's not strong. It is quite strong in UR Boros Core. Like it can work, but other like the whales will be getting metalbat and that will be a lot stronger. So, and Sonic, UR Sonic, but yeah, that's why I plan on sticking with Flashy, and then I skip Zombie Man because I'm gonna save my tickets for as many URs as I can get. But yeah. Yeah, I'm free to play. Just happen to have Guru and Bomb. Alright, yeah, you're sure, Mr. Free to play. Yeah, I'm free to play. Backup guys. Full team Berserkers insane. Yep, that's fine. You are more, it seems to me you're more PvP orientated. So I won't go against your decision if that's how you're gonna play the game. So that's good for you. You will be strong in PvP with Gary Ganship's Keepsake, so don't get me wrong, that's good. You will lose energy though. You got to lose 900 energy per round. Energy points, so that's close to 1 energy. So just be aware of that. So there is a slight drawback to that. Otherwise, that basically wraps up today's review. So my comments with your account, basically, you have the exact same account as me, so you're completely fine. I would probably reduce the amount of sacks you have in metalbat. Maybe reduce these to 4-star and then put some into Carnage's buff gears to 4-star. Then any remaining into the rest of his gears to tank him up and get his HP higher. I think I would try to get it to 10 million because I think mine's 10 million, or if mine's maybe 9 million now. Can't remember, but if you can at least get 10 million, then you don't need to work on them anymore. But I would definitely try to share those sacks a bit into Carnage, but you can still have metalbat a little bit higher than Carnage, because then you'll be able to progress and should then be able to beat Hero X Villain, and then you should be able to max out this cycle completely, like many of these people have, because I know Dragon and Nieni have, and they are relatively, arena-wise, I think a lot lower than you. Yep. So you should be able to do it. So that's just my advice on that end. And then in like Mirage Trials, you don't really need to do anything, because when Gary Ganship Core does come out, then you should be able to max it anyways completely. So I think that is my key takeaways from your account. Otherwise, your account is very strong. You have 1,000 sacks. That is good. You do very well in your arena compared to the freaking Whale of Death server you do have. So that is good for you. You do perform very well in this. So that does wrap up the rest of my review. And I do rate your account highly. You are doing very well for the server, considering the server that you're in. So I do commend you with your account. So that wraps up the end of the review. So I'd like to end off this video by giving shout outs to all of my YouTube members. So special thanks to my X tier members being Gamma, Blackshot, Shinobu PK, Skies, and Creighton. My Y tier members being Dragon, EQ, Jared, and Nieni. And my Z tier members being Zelion, Dove, Freddy, Great Leader, God K, Joseph, Wow You Can Really Dance, Aesop, Selenia, UV, Sly Rider, Piper, and my 2 new members being Low Hanging Fruit and Peppermang. So thank you all very much for your continuous amount of support, and I will try to dish out as much content as I can through my busy schedule. I will be on break a little bit next week, but I do plan to release at least 2 more videos and 2 more streams within the next 7 days. Yes, so I'm going to be a lot more active throughout the week, so hopefully I will be able to be on schedule with that. So that should all be good. Otherwise, that wraps up the end of the stream. So thank you very much all for joining, and hopefully you enjoyed the stream. And I do plan to stream the next 2 days and going over my account, because I have progressed quite far with my account with metalbat. So I am excited to show that off. So look for that in 2 days time. Otherwise, that wraps up today's stream. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will chat to you all next time. So see ya.